Hello viewers, today we'll be talking about setting up a new aquarium. Sorry for the background noises. I am setting up an aquarium from scratch. I am new to this hobby. I have learned a lot from articles and some videos. Let's implement those and together we'll learn how to set up an aquarium from scratch. And the costing is also, I try to keep it as low as possible. Moving on to it. So friends, for setting up an aquarium, I have bought a professional LED light, which you can see. It cost me something around 350 rupees from the shop. And then I moved to an hang-on filter, HBL 302. This is also 350 rupees. Hang-on filter is always good, best, because I am planning for an planted aquarium. And this is an LED light, which is also good, which will enhance the color of my fish. Say for example, I am planning for some neon tetra, which is a schooling fish. Schooling fish means you have to keep it in group like 8, 10, 20. And as my aquarium is small, so I'm planning for 6 neon tetras. Then moving to the rock, you can see here this is the lava rock. I just purchased 1 lava rock and 2 dragon rocks. My planning is, and let's move to the aquarium. This is the aquarium which I have purchased. Here you can see 3 kg of white sand I have kept and 2 kg of soil. This is a German soil which I bought. Same around I think the 180 rupees kg for the sand, and same thing for the soil. Somewhere around 200 rupees per kg for the soil. This is 40. This is 40 into 22 into 27. You can see the height. So this is what appropriate, which I thought for a new hobbyist, for an aquarium hobbyist. And I also have bought a driftwood, which I have already kept it for tanning. I'll show it to you after some time. My plan is to set this aquarium in a using a golden ratio. This side will be completely with sand, the front side and that side, and in that area where I'll keep my soil and I'll plant all my plants. The plant's name I'll be revealing it after some time. So this is the aquarium. Let's set it up, and I kept it in over a wood, and also I've kept some this board. So this is the thermocol. So I'll be keeping this thermocol below this aquarium, so which will be a cushion to the aquarium. So friends, here you can see the driftwood which I have purchased. This is the driftwood which I have purchased, and right now I have soaked it in the bucket in front. My plan is to keep it soaked for somewhere around 6 to 10 days until it get complete tan. The tanning chemicals doesn't come out, because that will increase the alkalinity of my water, and which will be a little bit reddish. I don't want that. So I will soak it up for 6 to 10 days and then I'll introduce this to my aquarium. So friends, for this rock, the lava rock, which was quite easy to clean, but for the dragon rock it was very hard for me to clean. I have to wash it some 6 times and with jet spray I need to pull out all the mud out of it using this toothbrush, because which is the best way. The bristles are very soft, and I just need to rub it to clean all the mud out of it. So right now you can see it looks quite clean with some pores. This is a very best form of rock which you can keep for your aquarium, because this doesn't release harmful chemicals to your water. So it's quite good, and the holes which you can see here is a natural space for breeding bacteria, beneficial bacteria, which will be converting your nitrogen or your ammonia to nitrates and nitrites, and those are the benefits for those beneficial bacteria. Here you can see this sand. This sand has to be washed. If you feel that sand is clean, then wash it once more. That's the word which I learned. So I'll be going and cleaning this and setting this up. Stay with me, I'll be showing you. And this is the soil, so this doesn't need that much of cleaning. So let's see how to set it up. Yes! Hello viewers, my aquarium is set. Sand is been washed. I have washed the sand some 3 to 4 times. It was giving some muddy feeling. Then I have washed it multiple times, and now you can see it is a clean sand. and as I told, my setting is full sand, and backside there is soil, so it's like a beach kind of feeling, where I have kept my lava rock and my dragon rock, and the driftwood will be going in between it, so in that direction. I have also set the light, which you can see it is a LED light which is been set, and I'm targeting it's on over that area, that soil area, because I'll be keeping plants like Plagaces and this Amazon sword, the plant which you can see behind. Those need little bit more light, so and soil also, so I'll be keeping that in the soil, and that's why I put the light there. And plants like Anubias and Java fern, these two doesn't need that much of light, so those will be staying here. I'll tie it up tomorrow. Right now it is kind of it's not daytime, so I'll be doing all this tomorrow morning. And also I've connected the hang on filter from Sunsun, and it is working quite fine. I've controlled the flow, and I just want it to be little bit this much, not too much flow. And I have bought 2 fish, which you can see here, and just for testing I want to see how much like the condition is. So that is what has been done till now, and everything is working as of now fine. I'll be releasing this fish in this water. Let's see, these guys are quite happy, I guess. These guys are moving here and there, and let's see what happens after we release this. Hello friends, you can see those fishes are there, it's enjoying, and the tank is quite set. I've tied up the Anubias with this rock, another Anubias there, and I've just kept this Java fern hanging around as of now, because my plan is to tie it up with that driftwood which I mentioned earlier, and I kept that driftwood for tanning another 3-4 days. It's been like 4 days, another 3-4 days. So after that tanning, I'll get that wood and place it here somewhere in the middle, and then I'll tie it up those Java ferns and some moss, Java moss on top of that wood, and Java ferns behind that. So you can see my tank is set, and that's the hang on filter, and the light is there, LED light. I think LED light is the best light. It enhances the color of my fish, and it gives a very good feeling when at night time, if you switch off all your room light and then switch on only this LED, and it's a beautiful view, you can say that. And I have purchased few things for cleaning, because right now the tank has become a little bit dirty and it needs cleaning. When you set up a new tank, you need to clean the water quite a few times, maybe once in 3 days. Just a little bit of like 20% of 30% of water to be changed, so that this is the first time, right, is setting up the tank for some 3 days, or maybe so for 1 week or 2 weeks, and then everything is set, depending on what kind of plants you have kept, what kind of fish you have kept, how much it's like keeping the place dirty, what kind of soil you have kept. Everything matters. So that's the study you need to do for your aquarium. For me, I have bought this siphon pump. Using this, I will be pulling out the water. I'll be cleaning the water. I'll be cleaning this like mud which has come out from this dragon rock, and maybe some other things, other residues, plant roots and all, which I feel has made my water dirty. Also, I can see the plants leaves are getting yellowish. There you can see that Amazon sword, which is known as a very hardy plant, still if it is getting little bit yellowish leaf, for that I have bought few other things, like you can see here, this is for nitrogen, potassium and phosphate. This is for the plant. It is like plant fertilizer, liquid fertilizer for the plant. And also I have bought this. This is for the water. This will remove the chlorine from the water, excess metal from the water, because I stay in Bangalore. Here we use Kaveri water, so you may have more iron and more chlorine there. Depending of if you are using a boring water, then it will be having more iron. If you are using Kaveri water, it may have a little bit of iron and more of a chlorine, because for cleaning they use chlorine and other stuffs. You can go and read it. So this will reduce the stress for my fish. And also I have bought fish food. This is the fish food, you can see here, micro pellet. My target, I didn't want to buy big like the fish food. I don't want that chunk to be a little bit bigger, because I know my target is to keep fishes like tetra and zebra and some alligators and a betta fish. So for them, if I'm buying a micro pellets, so at one gulp it will be easy for them to have the food. Otherwise they need to just bite the food. That I don't want them to have bigger pellets. So it is like micro pellets, which will be easy for them to consume. And as you can see, it has also given the names which are not food, like fish can have this food. Because if you are keeping a bigger aquarium with bigger fish, for them you can use bigger pellets. But for me, as I'm using all smaller fish, so this pellets is fine. So let me clean this tank up, and then I will show you how the tank is clean. And another thing which I've bought is this foam. You can see my plan is to insert this foam here, somewhere here. And also this part, you can see it is also empty. I thought of inserting some stones like lava rock, which I didn't get it. Might be some ceramics ring should be fine, which seems to be a little bit costlier. The cheaper option would be a scrubber, which you use like Lofa or something like that, which you can just insert in here. Why I'm doing this? Because if my filter is quite strong and can filter the water more better way, then the effort of cleaning this tank will be reduced for me. So the better the filtration, it will reduce my effort of cleaning. That doesn't mean that it will make my effort of cleaning to zero. I have to clean, but yeah, the time duration I can pull a little bit more. And also one information I had to give, this zebra canios fish, I bought it I think day before yesterday, and I gave the food today morning, and for 2 days it survived without food. Hello viewers, this is the final stage where my tank is fully set. As you can see, there are many fishes. This is an alligator. I bought 2 alligator, and the pink ones are zebra danios. I bought 2 zebra danios. And this beautiful tail fish which you can see is like guppies. They are called guppies. So I bought 2 male guppies and 2 female guppies. And those small fishes you can see there, those are neon tetras. I bought 12 neon tetras. And also you can see the driftwood, which I told that I kept for tanning, and is tanned now completely after 10 days. I kept it, I've inserted it in my tank, and you can see the tank water is quite clear. And I have tied the plant there behind the rocks, this to dragon rock. Everything looks fine. And also I've inserted 2 sponge in that filter. One is in this chamber, another is behind these 2 blocks. So this is what has been done, and I have cleaned it twice a week for 2 weeks, and now I can say it is quite clear. And I have changed 90% of the water for the last cleanup. Other than that, I was removing only 50% water from this tank, and all my fishes is going good. No issues. I am also using those 2 solutions which I have shown in the video for stress remover and for liquid fertilizer. And I am feeding these fishes once in a day at morning. And that's it. All about the tank. And if I update it with few more fishes or few more plants, I will definitely keep you posted. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.